Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay. Sometimes I wish they would call colors correctly. You know what I mean? Like they would have correct names for colors because they're just like, oh, vermilion or whatever. Like green. I'm like, call it what it is. It's baby shit green. Yeah, right. It's baby shit green. You know, it's baby shit yellow. It's bloody shit red.
Okay, it's all shit. Yeah, I think
rectal tear.
It's interesting.
Red.
Anal bead orange.
Mm-hmm.
That actually is a very specific color. That
Yeah.
makes total sense.
Yeah.
I said something. If I was doing a story and I said that thing was anal bead orange, people would kind of get it. Like,
Dominican brown.
It's Dominican brown.
You know?
It is Dominican guy in the sun a long time brown.
Yeah.
And you even know that, Dominican guy, add a little roast to it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, I love how Pranav, beginning of every episode, almost dies.
I know.
And just resurrects himself. Mango Bay. It's the light. It's dark. Oh my God.
The light was dark.
The light was dark.
It's some poetic Nietzsche type shit.
And the dark
light.
was light. And the up was down.
Oh man, what up?
But also, like, poets do have that bullshit where, like, they just use dichotomies to sound cool.
Even bad comics do that. Though.
Right.
I've heard some bad comics get on stage and be like, guys and girls, huh? They're like giraffes and helicopters. Am I right? I'm like, what? You're a fucking metaphors.
Nothing worse than a guy with a bad metaphor.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
She was higher than a kite in July.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
That makes too much sense.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if it's just such a basic metaphor. It's like, she is high as a cloud.
Yeah.
Am I right? A cloud?
Woo!
Clouds.
Nimbus.
They're high.
Nimbus.
She was cumulus high. Oh.
It is really insane. It's like how hack people's minds are. Not just the comedy. It's the way they think.
That's the thing. When people talk about good writing or bad writing, actually, what we were talking about is having a good brain or a bad brain. Because language is just thought. Right. That's all it is. Being executed. And it's, word economy and shit is important. But if the thought is not interesting or whatever, it's going to be a shitty joke. If the metaphor, so much of comedy is metaphors.
That's the problem is when someone's talking about their in-law,
Yeah.
And they think it's still unique. The idea is that this is the first time they've had this thought. But the world has gone and had, and Act 3, and that thought's been gone. But they're just coming upon it like, whoa. It's like a 49er in 2019.
Right, yeah.
I'm here for the gold.
Even like a gold miner? I like how you're still calling him by their nickname from like the mid 20th century. Like, the 49ers, and people are like, Joe Montana? Who are you talking about? Colin Kaepernick. You're like, no, an actual gold miner.
I'm off the dome here.
Yeah, man. You were so good. I love your references. Your references go deep, and they actually go very white, too. October Sky. That stays with me.
Dude,
it stays with me also because my brother...
At this point, you really got to read that book, because it's really... it's the story of Pranav.
Oh, God.
If you don't read that book, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see how the October Sky's doing.
That is the sequel.
That is not that bad.
October Night.
It is not that bad.
October Night.
That's not that bad. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my God.
For those of you listening, my feet are glistening.
Pranav is Indian, but his feet are Sri Lankan.
Shut the
Zoom on this show.
Oh my God.
Just zoom.
That felt kind of good. What you're just doing.
Yeah.
You're training me.
Because it's a little point there, right?
Yeah, the Achilles tendon.
Yeah, you got to keep...
When Indians get massages, they're the most painful fucking thing ever. My uncle would be like, hey, I need you to massage my feet. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm used to doing that. He's like, no. And he pulls out this case of tools. And I'm like, oh, shit. Right now, I'm like, these look like sex toys if I had been old enough. But he pulls out this thing. It's like an iron rod with a hard rubber tip, like an obelisk. He's like, here, do me a favor. Just jam that into the middle of my feet. Just jam it in there. And I'm doing it. And he's like, harder. I'm like, I can't do it. I don't feel right doing this.
The hardest part about that is dodging the cum. Yeah. Huh? Let's play a game.
Now go get me a napkin.
He's doing Saw 9. Dude, my mom
will be like, now pull out my toes. I'm like, I can't fucking do this. It makes me feel like I'm hurting
Reach
you.
into my throat, pull out my esophagus, and lick it.
They're so hardcore. My mom will take like a knife and be like cleaning her ears out with it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
My mom takes a Swiss Army knife and just picks a tooth.
Sin. Yeah. That's the shit.
I don't know what that is, bro. It's insane. She'll just like, and just like working like a magic.
Yeah,
like
what are you fucking Blackbeard the pirate or something?
You know, like, you know, she does have scurvy. You know, but it's like one of those things. Like she's doing it like it's like a symphony, bro. It's like, you know, and she doesn't give a damn. She's like this, like if the Swiss people knew that their knife would be used for you, they'd be like, shut it down. I'm going back into politics. I'm so sorry. So sorry, mama.
No longer neutral.
There's nothing neutral about that.
We try to give nice things to the world, and this is what they do.
This is all it takes is put it in the mouse. Why are you putting it in the mouse? They have like 90,000 uses for the Swiss Army knife. Yeah. The one use they didn't think of.
Yeah, exactly.
Indians find the one use they never thought. Because did the owner
you call
of
this a bottle opener? This is also good for wiping your ass. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Did the owner of Jif know that everything would be used for achar? Did he any idea? I make this peanut butter, so one day the jars can be used for mango pickle.
For pickled with oiled mangoes. Oh man, achars.
You know how many times, bro, I would rummage my pantry for snacks, and I'd find like a vault of like like some sort of like candy. Yeah. And I open it up, and it's just like it's shit. It's locusts. Yeah. My mom was saving locusts.
Pickled locusts.
Pickled locusts.
It's like, what? They're good for after a meal. It's a mouth freshener. You're like, what the fuck?
Mom, why is my aunt's severed head in here? You know? Yeah. It's like they save everything.
My mom, put it back. It's not done yet.
Yeah, right? Still pickling an auntie. Dude, my mom had one day my dad got fed up, right, with my mom's hoarding, and he went ballistic. He's like, oh, you never throw things away? Oh my God, right? So like he goes into the fucking fridge, opens it up, and he just starts like throwing things out, right? Just angry, throwing things out. Oh my God, throwing things out. And then we go to the back, bro. There is pudding there. not just, not some classic Tylenol that just has a shelf life of 1,000 years. This is pudding. This gets expired on the way to your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
This pudding was from the last Bangladesh trip she had. We know when it was
last
from.
What?
Bangladesh trip.
Okay.
So basically it was like, this is 3 years ago. She did a Bangladesh trip 5 years before that. We know that because she made pudding for that trip. And she had it there, bro. The entire house went crazy.
Wow.
My dad was like, what the fuck is this? It was like she cheated on him with pudding. What the fuck is this, Nargis? What the fuck is this? I promise I don't know. Isn't this one night?
See, if it was my mom, she would have been like, all right, give me the pudding, and she would have eaten it. Because she wouldn't want to waste shit. She'd be like, it's still good. It's still good. I'm like, ugh.
My mom's eating mold. Hey, try it. It's vegetables.
She's tripping.
Vegetable, right? She's like,
everything's oneness, right? In the
Then he's like, my hand will be one with your face. Dude, that was them. That was fucking insane levels of we have ointment. We have ointment in our house. Cortisone that is expired in 1999. Yeah. My dad carried this cortisone from Canada to America and has been applying it to his body.
It just has sentimental value at this point.
Yeah. He
sleeps with it at night.
When his knees bubble, when his wound bubbles, it reminds him of Canada or something, dude, It's fucking disgusting, bro.
Oh, man, yeah. I remember American friends just clowning me because I'd come to college or whatever, and it would be like a jar of salsa, but it has just some desi shit inside of it instead. Bro. Or it would have like change. And they'd be like, yep, good old Chi-Chi's change,
The change all smells like masala.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It does.
This masala smelling nickels. Well, that's what killed me, back in elementary school. Is like my mom would pack these ethnic ass lunches, She'd pack like eggplant fajita.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. As a kid, if you're 5 years old and white, you don't have the emotional ability to understand an eggplant fajita. It's
such a cruel trick because she probably packaged it in something which was like it used to be for some good nice
of course.
American food, you know?
Yeah. Like, oh look, Lunchables. Yeah. Open it up.
Bagan.
It's like dal. Dal. And then
Usama puked in his lunchbox.
dude, and my mom, the bitch, she would always pack like one fresh ass egg in there. So you open it up at 2:30 and the egg is like curdling. It's become poached inside the fucking box. And then it opens. Oh my God.
It wafts.
You know, and you know that song from Pirates of the Caribbean when they are like the ships are slowly edging towards the fucking like dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. That's the sound that happens when the smell is just coming. Dun, dun,
The fog.
Dun, 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 dun. Now and the fajita gets up and starts walking. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know that scene. Otherwise, I would have joined in on that.
But you get the vibe.
I get the vibe, though. Yeah, it's a toxic fog. I picked up on that.
Today's episode.
And today we're talking about. Bollywood.
मेरे मुस्कुराए
Do you love Bollywood?
I love Bollywood.
Yeah.
We're talking Bollywood today. I used to watch Bollywood all the time. When I was a kid, like give me mid 90s to mid 2000s.
Yeah.
I was encyclopedic.
Yeah.
I loved.
See, for me, I was either in really old Bollywood, like 80s.
Yeah.
Or it was like mid 90s, early mid 90s.
My dad is like the most huge fan of Dilip Kumar.
Oh, no
My dad's
shit.
he's a huge old school Indian fan.
Yeah.
Mohammed Rafi, not Shreya Ghoshal, what the fuck? Lata Mangeshkar.
Yeah,
He is,
of course.
He is just like his soul is in that era. Old
All
school,
of our parents are.
black and white, maybe, you know, old school, like dushum level. He loves Dilip Kumar. He loves Amitabh, you know, but he'll throw Amitabh shade, like, you know how every Indian, they can't throw Amitabh shade. He's like he's the don.
He's the fucking don.
My dad is like, one time Dilip Kumar and Amitabh Bachchan acted in the same film. Dilip Kumar, not even in the same league. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like he just loves Dilip Kumar because he was a guy who was like natural in a sea of like the sort of like tamasha actors. He was like, he actually took a page from Marlon Brando during his time and
But you know what's interesting about like the old Bollywood stars is they weren't like hot.
Right.
Like if you looked at Amitabh Bachchan, like you have to earn the charm as you're looking at him. You know, it has to really set in. It's like eating a durian or something. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
It's like
Now
at
we're talking metaphors.
at first this is kind of stinky. And I don't know if I want to put this, but once you put it in your mouth, you're like, holy shit, that is the greatest thing I've ever tasted in my life.
That's how you do a metaphor.
You know?
That's how you do a metaphor.
That's next level. Durian.
Okay? Yeah?
Durian, a magical fruit.
Some idiot would have been like, that's like fucking jackfruit. It's tasty and salty. Amitabh. What?
But it's like Amitabh Bachchan, Dharmendra. You know, these are guys, they're not like when you immediately look at them, they're not like hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's like charisma that they have.
The ladies have to be hot. So if you're a lady,
exactly.
you have to be fucking smoking, right?
Yeah.
But back in the day, the Don element was so much more of a thing. Like you had to be a Don. So Amitabh, you know, you any place you're going, you have like one button. That's it. It's got to be white shirt, one button. The level of chest hair has got to be almost excessive.
Or just bare chest.
Bare chest.
Yeah.
Either or, right? And those kind of old style, it was like very much the Bollywood musical.
Wow.
You know, that what people create, what saw as Bollywood was that, the musical elements, lo-fi, you know, that kind of shit. My dad's, that's his thing. He's just that guy.
It's so good, dude. The thing I love about Bollywood movies and that I hate about Bollywood movies is minimum runtime 4.5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
4.5 hours.
So if you don't know, for the whites, in Bollywood movies, okay, it is 4 hours long. There is a 2-hour first act.
Yeah.
Then there's intermission where the intermission happens 2 hours in. Dude, a main character has not been introduced yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like one of the main guys in the whole movie.
Yeah, you just got done with the credits, basically.
It just opened up.
Yeah.
It was one guy's name. Dude, and then you go for a samosa break. So this is like a 30-minute break where like you'll eat samosas.
This is when you're going to the theater too.
Right? Yeah. They do that during if you're watching it in your house too. So like intermission means intermission. I don't care where you are. You're intermission inning. Yeah. So then you'll eat samosas and then you'll come back and then Act 2 will start, Act 3 will end. But Bollywood films are just like, it's like these a lot.
Here's the other thing they need to know is that a Bollywood movie isn't just about one thing. It is a fucking cinematic burrito of every story. Okay. It's not just a love story. It's an action story.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a love story. There's never not going to be a love, like several love stories in it. Action story, melodrama, family drama, horror. It's just all fucking in there.
They have musical.
Well, of course, that's just without.
It is so insane, and also like Indians, when they act like those sort of tamasha films, like the Bollywood films. It's very like it's not how they really act in real life, but it's what the people want.
Exactly.
Like, hey, bye. Like
it's pure. It's such intense representation of an emotion. It's like, I'm not just happy. I'm so happy. I'm on top of a mountain right now, out of nowhere. Yeah, I was just in the submarine, but right now, top of the mountain.
Like a bike messenger got him an extra guava.
Yeah.
Guava. Yeah. 19 dancers. Guava. Mahiva say guava.
Can I tell you interesting story? Not exactly funny, but interesting about a guava. This is a couple times ago that I was in India. I went to go see a midnight show of a Bollywood film, and there's a lot of security at the theaters. There's a ton of security. So I go in there and I pack some fruit because I'm going to eat some amrud, some guava in there.
Yeah.
I go in there and they fucking confiscated the guava. Like this guy's looking for bombs.
Yeah.
And no, I got fucking guava confiscated from me and some pistachios.
Well, that's the new bomb. They hide the fucking C4 in the guavas.
Well, dude, it's like the neoliberal culture is now taking hold of India. So because when you went in, the concession stand was insane. They had a chaat stand, they had popcorn, they had every snack you could think of.
Right.
They had hot dogs that were chicken hot dogs because you don't want a fucking communal riot breaking out at the fucking Saket City Mall in Delhi, They
had to make sure the hot dog was away from the veggie stand, because I can't have the same oils.
All the way at the other end. But they fucking confiscated my guava. It's not a funny story.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Give me a guava.
It just stays with me.
I want your guava, dude.
I'm like, that to them was the real contraband.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking guava, man.
But guavas do look kind of sinister.
They look like grenades.
They look like fucking grenades,
They
bro.
do.
I mean, bro, like in real talk, and guavas have those little ridges.
Yeah.
Like grenades have. Like
they're ruddy or whatever.
Maybe you shouldn't have put a pin in there. That was
I know. That's true. I shouldn't have written C4 on it or POW on it. That was a mistake. I agree. I agree with that.
And you shouldn't have put it next to your actual bombs.
Look, it was both of our faults, okay? I shouldn't have also had a grenade that they confiscated.
That was the main problem, bro.
But did they have to take the guava with the grenade?
Now that's a little excessive.
Yeah.
At least let me eat the guava in the holding cell. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I have a guava story.
Let's hear it.
Of course I have a guava story. Bro.
Of course you do.
I fruit for fruit.
Fruit for fruit,
I have
baby.
a durian story. I didn't talk about the durian story, but I had one. Locked and loaded. We had a guava tree on our property, and we had one servant. He wanted to there was we had one on our property and one guava tree on the other neighbor's property that was so big, and the branches kind of went into our property as well. So, but you couldn't reach it from the roof.
Yeah,
very barely. You just kind of had to really right to get to that guava. And the guy was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get the guava. We live on the 3rd floor, right? So he gets on the rooftop, reaches for the guava, and then just fucking falls.
Wow.
Bro, he fucking falls. But
did you guys beat him then because he failed?
We beat him after he fell down. Because he fell down. We're like,
you said you were going to do the thing and you didn't do the thing.
So we took the guava and threw guavas at him. And here's the thing. Nothing really bad happened because behind our house we had little 5 or 6 cows. And there was just cow pucky everywhere.
Oh, nice.
So he fucking pucky, bringing that back, bringing that back, dude. Pucky baby. I was gonna say droppings, and I was like, "It's a little much.
Yeah,
it's a little much."
Loads.
I mean, what are we at Oxford University right
droppings.
now? Droppings. My droppings.
Cow patties.
Yeah. And then he fell right into the cow manure.
Yeah. Oh,
it might have been the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Holy shit, that is some slapstick shit.
And then it was like,
and then a piano fell on him.
And then some guy came out of nowhere. And I was like, point.
Then a guy comes up, he's like, "You've been served. Your wife's leaving you." And then he's like, "I can't read. I'm just a servant in Bangladesh."
That's the ultimate joke.
They don't let me.
That's the ultimate joke.
And back to Bollywood.
Yeah.
These are movies that they have literally every single thing. Like if Titanic was a Bollywood movie, here's how it would go. Okay. It would be, you'd have all these people on this ship. And then just before it hits the iceberg, Michael Myers would come on board and start stabbing everybody.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Then after that, you'd find out that he's in love with Kate Winslet. He stops him in his tracks. He's in love with Kate Winslet. Then you also find out he's actually long lost brothers with Leo DiCaprio. They break into a song and dance routine.
You know what happened though? After everyone dies, the final song would be with the dead people.
Yeah.
In the background.
Yeah.
So the people who died would be dancing. Yeah,
exactly.
In the back.
And then they would crash into the iceberg. They would all sink. Michael Myers, Leo DiCaprio become friends. And then Jaws comes out and starts eating everybody else. And that would be it.
At the last second,
Michael Myers dies. Leo still comes out on top.
Right. At the end, it's like some the auntie crying over how
exactly
she didn't get married before she died.
Yeah, exactly.
Jo jagade Titanic, Swami je jagade Caprio, Swami je.
But they're so fucking intense, dude.
What?
Bollywood. They
My favorite Bollywood
story.
film.
Yeah.
Again, because I'm a huge Shah Rukh Khan guy. So to put Shah Rukh Khan in his perspective, right? Back in the 90s, when his heyday, right? Yeah. Indians fuck with Bollywood more than they fuck with any type of media in the world, right?
No.
Movies is India, right?
Yes, exactly.
I can't stress to white people enough how different the fandom is.
Yeah, and all pop music comes from the movies.
Right.
That's the other thing.
Right.
I mean, a big part of it. Now it's starting to change a little bit, but all the songs that people are bopping to,
beeping and bopping
to, as Joe would say,
jeez,
were from Bollywood movies. And they still are. When you go to weddings, they're playing Bollywood songs. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
But the means, and it's one of those things where it's like, it's like so a part of the culture. It's like so ingrained in who you are, dude. There are kids who the first thing they see, the first object permanence is Shah Rukh Khan.
I know, it's true.
That will affect them the rest of their lives.
Dude, for us, it was, for me, it was like Amitabh Bachchan.
Dude.
Jackie Shroff. And
Jackie Shroff.
These
Dude,
kinds
that's
of peeps.
a badass, bro. Jackie Shroff is the biggest bad. He died, right?
No, I don't think he died now.
No, that's Amrit Puri. Never mind.
Yeah.
Right?
Amrish Puri. I don't know if he died too.
Yeah, he died. He was the most badass.
He was the sinister.
He was every uncle I was scared
villain.
Of. Bro, it's Amrish Puri, right?
Amrish Puri, and then he had a brother Om Puri who had like international appeal. Right. He was like an international film
Amrish
guy.
is I had a friend whose dad looked just like Amrish Puri.
That's a sinister. I have an uncle who looks like
him. Fucked me up, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It fucked me up.
Like, get this guy the fuck away from me. Could be
Dude,
the nicest guy in the
the
world.
eyes, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
The deep
the deep but weird, kind of transparent looking eyes.
It's like so many bags, it becomes black.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It's like a deep. He looks like a raccoon.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey.
Yeah, the man of nightmares,
dude. So I was huge Shah Rukh Khan. Like Shah Rukh Khan was my fucking guy. Yeah. Like it is like DiCaprio times a billion. Like these stars, mega stars, are not. Like it was huge.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers are not like.
There's not even a comparison really. In Hollywood,
there's no one in Hollywood that inspires as much fervor.
Yeah.
As a Shah Rukh Khan. I was in that bitch, bro.
You know what, dude? It's not just in India or Bangladesh, or it's like people in like Russia, in Africa, all over Asia are really into Bollywood.
You know, interestingly enough, Germany, very huge Bollywood.
Interesting.
Huge.
Interesting. And it's not like weird, perverted German irony or something?
I think Germans, anytime they see anything real...
Where they watch the movie backwards and jerk off and fucking then slit their wrists.
Yeah. Dooley wob. I'm saying what's Bollywood backwards? Dooley wob. Fuck, I can't remember. Dooley wob.
It'd be funny if all the German language was just Hindi backwards. That's...
Well, the Russian is like English back on a track, you know?
Oh my
like,
God, yeah. Exactly. You're getting messages from Satan.
But dude, here's the thing: is like Shah Rukh Khan was like my everything. I was like Shah Rukh Khan, dude.
But you know, here's the thing about Shah Rukh Khan, and I'm not fully relating to this because for me, that guy was Amir Khan.
Okay.
And those are the two guys, though. You know what I mean? Right. And that was the rivalry that defined a whole generation of Bollywood, and it made each other better. You know what I mean?
All the cons.
All the cons. These are the two main cons. Then you had some subsidiary cons, the Salman, Saif Ali, respect.
Respect. But,
respect.
He's the Ringo.
He's the Ringo.
He's the Ringo of the star.
He's the Ringo. Arguably the best looking. He had those fucking deep ass dimples,
and
the
heavy
cheekbones,
cheekbones,
and I forget.
Shah Rukh Khan could look hot.
Shah Rukh Khan, but you know what? We're talking about the two towns. Amir Khan was like very hot.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, he was a bad boy hot a little bit. You know, him and Ghulam.
Ghulam, man. I don't know.
That's the main one. He was like kind of like huge in. That was his first breakout role.
But those are the two guys that defined an era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And they were both making each other better. They would both take jabs at each other.
Meanwhile, Salman is walking on a dock.
Yeah.
But while he's walking on the dock, they're like pouring over lines and getting into it.
Exactly.
Hey, Salman, you want to read up? No, I'm just getting some sun.
Just
getting some sun. Might go run over a poor person later.
Run over some people later.
Might go run over some poor people later. Y'all go on ahead.
I'm going to go punk some pores.
Yeah, let me go groom some 17-year-old girl.
Yeah, exactly. 15-year-old girl.
Let me groom some 13-year-old hoe.
Yeah. And then I'm just torturing my servant right now.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Hey, little lady, you ever watch BB number 1? Salman, what a piece of shit.
He's a huge piece of shit.
Truly.
Huge.
Truly.
Man. You know who I fuck with? He's a little bit older now. Ajay Devgan.
I love you, dude. Here,
and he's like the action guy. He's the guy you don't fuck with.
That's why he's so cool, dude. First of all, dark guy. And in that culture, dark was not nice, right? So
but Shah Rukh was dark.
Shah Rukh was dark, but he was not as dark as like, say if you were a certain level of dark, you could only play villains.
Yeah.
Like after a certain level, they just would not let you play anything besides villains,
yeah,
right?
True.
Sorry, buddy. You're dark. You're bad. How am I going to sell this to a village if you're not fucking killing everybody? So I think they've got.
You want to be the hero? Listen, it's not science fiction here, buddy, okay?
Right. But while Shah Rukh Khan was waxing poetic to Kajol, Kajol, I'm going to marry you. After the scene ended, Kajol was simpering off to Ajay Devgan's trailer.
Exactly.
And getting some of that villain dick, dude.
Exactly.
Getting some of that villain dick.
But he was also a hero. But he was the fucking badass. He's the action
He was
guy.
the only guy who would play both.
Yeah.
I mean, Shah Rukh Khan had Bazigar, right? That's the only one where he played, a villain.
Yeah.
But Ajay Devgan had like fucking other each roles.
Yeah.
He would villain one movie. He would be doing the sash move in the mountains with Kajol in the next movie.
Yeah.
He did not give a damn.
You know what I love about Bollywood films, and this actually goes down to all Desi storytelling, is that the villains aren't even just villains. The villains all have redeeming qualities, And so it goes back to like all the way Mahabharata, Ramayana, even Ravan.
Yeah.
Ravan is like worshipped too. Ravan is like, you know what? Yeah, he's a bad dude, but huge buck of Lord Shiva. But he was very good at playing Veena.
Yeah.
He had all these things. He was a good ruler.
Right.
He was good.
Right.
He was a good king, benevolent king on his kingdom, that kind of thing. And same thing with the Bollywood movies. In the Bollywood movies, there was such a repeated trope where the villain ended up having some secret relationship or secret connection to the hero. You know what I mean? And he ends up actually being kind of good. But by the time they find it out, it's too late.
The classic line is, Lakshmi, I'm your father.
Yeah.
Remember that? George Lucas.
Lakshmi, I'm your father. Lakshman.
I'm
your father.
Lakshman, I'm your father.
But dude, that was the thing. You don't know the Mahabharata very well, do you?
No, you're not.
So that was actually straight up.
It's an epic, right?
It's the oldest fucking epic, maybe in the world, and it's the longest.
It's one of those things where if I ask one question, it's still stupid. So it's an epic, right? Yeah, bitch. It's a fucking epic. You retard.
Yeah, it's epic, bro. You can say that.
Yeah, okay. Dude, Mahabharata, dude. Fucking epic.
But it all goes back to that in a way, because Mahabharata was so fucking huge.
Yeah.
And there's like a like epigram in the Mahabharata. I think it's towards the beginning, and this applies to Bollywood movies. And the saying is something like, you might hear other stories that are in here. Stories that are in here you may hear elsewhere. But stories that aren't in here, you'll never hear anywhere else.
Ooh.
Which is that this is the be all and end all of all narrative.
Whoa. It's literally...
And that's what Bollywood takes to heart, because that's why they add so many elements, so many narrative elements to it. It's never just a love story. If it's going to be a love story, maybe that's the main thing. But
if you look at also like their fucking main food, what's the main snack? Chaat.
Yeah.
Chaat is also throw in the shit.
Yeah.
Throw in the ingredients. Make something.
That's all Desi Khana, right?
Desis in general consume
everything at once. They mix it all up into an enriched
life
thing.
is the experience.
Yeah, it's not just ginger.
Bollywood is chaat.
Garlic, haldi.
India is chaat.
It is. It totally is.
Lentils. all the spices.
It's just like all the flavors go into it.
When Indians beat one kid, they beat all the kids. All of them are getting
They're not
beat.
just using hands, they're using feet, objects,
feet,
words,
knives, massaging tools.
Massaging tools. Come here, let me give you a massage.
Get me the cream. That'd be the scariest beating of all time.
Exactly.
If my mom came in one day, she's like, get me the cream.
Get me the KY.
Get me the Get me the KY. Q. No, guy.
Splendid.
But that was my. What's your favorite Bollywood film?
Well, Sholay.
100%,
always.
Gabbar Singh, dude.
Yeah.
Me booba,
Dude, that's
me
so.
booba, me booba.
Ye dosti humne todenge.
I can't even not do this, dude. It's just like he keeps singing. I can't stop, dude. It's just like
that,
and then it'll like stop. If I hear Indian song, I just immediately just fucking,
dude. That movie was just so fucking good.
It was perfect,
and so
dude.
Bad, but so good.
Gabbar Singh is like killing henchmen in the mountains.
Yeah.
Just like, mountain meeting.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to the mountains. All right, man. What's going on? Meeting adjourned. Pow, shoot somebody in the head.
Instead of a gavel, he shoots one of his minions. Meeting adjourned.
It's fucking crazy.
Bring on the dancing bitches.
Hey. Can someone take the minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, at 2 minutes in, Gabbar Singh shot Jerry.
I love Sholay. Sholay to me is just fucking. It's fun.
Dharmendra, right? Dharmendra,
Amitabh Bachchan, Jaya Baduri. Was Rekha in it? Rekha was in it. Yeah, she was the widow.
Jaya Baduri, who married Amitabh later.
She married. She played Basanti.
I mean, there must have been some Sholay pickup lines, on that fucking scene.
Like what?
The real Sholay is happening right now, Amitabh. The real flames.
Yeah, I'm missing 2 arms, but I still got a third. Bong. We gotta watch Sholay, and we gotta do a Sholay reaction video.
Yeah. It's one of them, and the fighting scenes are great. Because we talk about this. Every Indian fighting scene happens in everyone's best clothes. They're all wearing their finest Sunday outfits. Gabbar Singh's wearing like military garb, beautiful, pressed, ironed for the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Ironed for the fight. Comes in a motorcycle, slick back, the pomade.
It's like a villain uniform.
Slick back, fight pomade. They call it.
Totally.
Comes in, Amitabh. Ooh, sweaty already.
Yeah.
Didn't do any work yet.
Exactly.
Just sweaty. You know what I'm saying? Finest white silks, ready to fight.
Bell bottoms.
Bro.
Fucking fighting in bell bottoms.
It's got to match.
Yeah, it's always matching. Tucked in.
He's
for
doing
sure.
roundhouse kicks. Not a change in the tuck.
You got to show off that torso, that waistline of his. Exactly.
And Indian fights are, Indian Bollywood fights. Throw 9 guys out. They all swarm. And Amitabh does one little.
Yeah,
they all fall into 9 different creeks.
Exactly.
They all there's one guy falls into a body of water that was not there before.
Yeah, exactly. One dashum is like a fucking grenade blast. Like 3 guys just go flying.
I just have no idea. They should employ Bollywood actors. They would kill everybody. They would go into the Pentagon. Dashum. The entire Pentagon would explode.
Too bad that shit's haram.
What?
Bollywood,
yeah. Joy in general.
It's too bad,
dude. And also, I remember in Bangladesh we had this Bengali Bollywood, basically, right? And it's like a knockoff version of Bollywood. And those fight scenes. So like, imagine a lo-fi version of a very lo-fi fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like Super 8ing a Super 8, and someone's taking a sketch of the Super 8.
It's a flip book.
Someone's taking a sketch of the flip book. It's like so bad, and it's like, dude, it's like one guy. It's like guys coming at him, right? There's always the damsel in distress. She's like hiding behind a tree, right? The tree is gonna stop all the villains, right? Because the villain's gonna kind of try to come, but there's a tree there, so she's safe. So the guys come, right? He looks at him, does a little color thing, right? Picks up a motorcycle.
It throws the best weapon around.
Throws the motorcycle away from them. They get hit. It's like, what?
And meanwhile, the guy's like 95 pounds, but everything's in his eyes. It's just the rage, where he can just pick up a motorcycle and fucking throw it at him,
Right. And then the motorcycle explodes.
Yeah.
Right. And at the very last second, every time in these old Bollywood films, the Bengali ones too, in the last second, So this guy like beats up like 35 dudes, right? And then at the last thing, he's like, and it's like, Rohit! He looks back, and it's like the villain, like Donkey Konging Princess Peach running away.
My favorite was like their actual fighting techniques, like hand to hand, which are just shameful. Like, who was choreographing that shit? Me at age 5? Like, this is the move where they have both arms out in fists, and then they're just tornadoing. They're just guys who are just standing there waiting for it, you know, just go twirling around with their fists, and people are just flying everywhere. Yeah. You know, guys who are just waiting to get hit. That's it.
Dude, I can imagine someone actually, like, you know, like an actor watching Bruce Lee film to get ideas. Yeah. Like Brutus walks in, starts beating him. What do you want to actually? No. Okay. Flail.
Yeah. Flail. Keep your thumb outside your fist right here like this, and just hammer fist everybody.
It's the Obama.
Yeah.
Do the Obama.
Just pound on their heads, okay? You're using your forearms here. Dush, dush.
Yeah, it's like a bulldozer. Yeah. One of them is like him, like thrusting forward, and just the air from the thrust. What the fuck? Dude?
And it's just one hand too. Back, forth, forearm, backhand, forearm, backhand.
Right.
No other moves.
And then it's like the Foley guy. You know, the Foley guy for these fight scenes.
Yeah.
What is he doing? That guy came in drunk every day. Dish, dish, dish. Psh, psh, psh. It's just a guy. It's a guy, dude.
Yeah.
Dish, Psh, psh, dish, dish.
That's Indian beatboxing right there.
Indian beatboxing.
You know?
Dishim.
It's literally beat.
Dishim.
Beating boxing.
Dude, it's so, and then they do like the finisher move would be like some not even roundhouse, but like a oval house kick.
Yeah, exactly, because he can't lift his legs high enough.
Because you know, when you're wearing bejeweled pants, it's a little tough, right? So he's doing like an oval house kick. You know?
And that guy just goes flying, though.
He goes flying
through the air.
And then there's like a little bowling pin setup of like henchmen. He hits the bowling pin setup. They all explode, you know. And then, of course, all these henchmen are also very dark. Mm-hmm. You know, there's that subliminal shit going on, you know. And they all get the mustache.
Yeah, they all got the mustache. I was going to say, they all got the mustache.
Sweaty ass mustache, you know. And then, you know, they're just fighting.
They're like this, like, oh, that's what they're looking like just before they're about to get their asses whooped. It's just a mixture of fear, but they're still menacing in a way where they're just like, like I'm just gonna have to take this ass. I'm not gonna run away. Yeah, right. You know, I clearly have no chance against this guy, but I'm just
It's obvious they don't feed these henchmen before they go to fight.
They're
just really not healthy.
No nutrition.
These guys have like clavicles that they used to hit.
Yeah, it's like literal cannon fodder you're putting out there in front. You know?
Infantrymen with no skills. Or like they're driving to the fight. Hey, there's a fight. Yeah. Fucking guy comes along. You know, and it's always so funny because like that guy. You know, that character was an actor in a Bollywood film. Like he had
he had a role.
W2, whatever.
God,
you know?
right. Whatever.
You had to put in like a henchman fighter.
W2.
Whatever they use.
he had one roti. That's what he had. That was his.
And then they took out 30% of the roti.
Yeah, exactly.
For the state.
Exactly.
And the roti came back, just a little bit of roti left.
What do you think was the life of like a Bollywood extra like that? Right. Though? What was their other thing?
I would assume that, you know, here it would be like they're like nothing. They're treated like nothing. Like extra. I'm an extra sometimes in Bollywood. Like I know in Hollywood, you know, I'll do like some random extra work. Bro, they treat extras here like shit. Yeah. I walk in, they're like, get in the cage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. And you open the door to a basement. It's like people who haven't eaten in years.
Everyone's looking up at you like,
they say it's SAG eligible, and it dies. You know. Yeah, they don't teach. They don't. You know. And then in the SAG here, the people here that you know the food you get is like the last bagel. Yeah. You know, after all the crew, after the fat ass fucking boom mic guy comes in, he has 9 burritos. You walk in, you get like 1 jam preserve. It's like, yeah, thanks, Dylan.
You get whatever was stuck in his beard.
You're fucking fat. Yeah, right. You get his runoff from his ass. You just go scoop it up and just
He farts on you. That's the nutrition.
Waft it in.
The
quick.
particles.
Last meal for the next 9 days. Bro, it's fucking unreal, you know? But then some actors are like, that's a SAG fart.
Yeah.
That's a SAG fart. Oh,
that guy's SAG.
Oh, it's a SAG fart. You know?
The SAG fart.
SAG fart. Are you past it? SAG? No, but that's what I'm saying. So if it's that bad here,
yeah,
I'm assuming it's even worse.
I think they just kill them right after they're done. You know, they just fucking murder them. This is a mass grave of extras, you know? That's all it is.
And then Salman goes and drives over it.
Exactly. Salman just executes all of them. He gasses all of them.
Right. That's actually, when he's walking on the dock, he's actually...
All right, guys, that's a wrap. That's why they're so long. The extras are agitating.
Every actor's like, can we do one more take? I don't think we did that one well.
They're intentionally fucking things up. Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah. That's a wrap.
That's why Shah Rukh Khan's always crying.
Yeah.
He's thinking about all the dead extras that he has to. He's like, can you get into space? Yeah, I think I can do it. He just looks at his dead friend over
all
there.
Of his friends.
He sees his dead friend right
there. He used to be in acting school with him. We're now being executed.
The guy who one day they were on the rooftop saying how they're going to make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Shah Rukh Khan made it. He became an extra. And one day he had to kill his own friend.
Yeah, in Shah Rukh Khan's first hit, they made him kill his friend who was an extra. Now you finally made it. Yeah, last movie that I actually saw him in, he was playing a dad who was having a tough time shitting. And he was just obsessed with shit. Do you know what movie this is?
Yeah. Oh my God. What is this? Dude, he's got the daughter, right?
Yeah. The Deepika Padukone is his daughter.
And his whole thing is he can't shit right.
Yeah. And I think it's not Irfan Khan.
Doesn't he have like a lot of girlfriends? He's like a rich dude.
No. He just needs to shit. That's like his whole storyline, his whole arc. And in between that, he's dropping gems of wisdom. Crazy though is
like every Indian could really relate to that.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the story we were looking for. Finally, someone with my problems. You know what I'm saying?
Relatable as fuck. Relatable AF.
You see him in the next film where he plays the guy who's really hot the whole episode. Yeah. He just dabs.
And I think like the moral of the story is that you have to squat when you shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is true.
Because Deepika didn't squat in that movie and she died.
Yeah, exactly.
And then what happens is he's like squatting over his dead daughter and then he realizes his bowels feel great.
He finally moved. It was a moving moment. Yeah.
It's a very moving moment.
A very bowel moving moment. So bad. How dare you encourage me? Right now, all I'm imagining is the shit just coming out slowly.
Why is it a spiral?
To his daughter.
Why is there a spiral?
Oh, yeah.
Dude? Oh, I thought you meant his like insides were spirals.
Yeah.
He's just shitting on his daughter.
Yeah.
Deepika!
You can finally
that's the moral. That from the darkness comes the happiness.
Yeah.
You know?
Which was actually just more darkness.
Yeah.
All along. But that was the last role I
didn't
saw.
have enough fiber. That's what it was.
The moral of the story, fiber. Fiber and posture.
The darkness of the poop is going
to... But that was the last Bollywood movie that I saw.
That's really sad, bro. Fucking ouch.
It was a good movie.
You know what you got to watch, bro?
Huh.
Anurag Kashyap. He is like the Tarantino of Bollywood.
Okay.
He is this guy he's been doing weirdo kind of off fringe Bollywood films.
Hit me with some titles.
Ugly is one. Black Friday. This guy did no musical numbers. This guy did like very like art house films.
Okay.
And you fuck with him. He's just the man. He's just a super thriller kind of director. Gangs of Wasseypur.
Okay.
Right? Dude, this guy is the fucking man. I think you'll love him.
Gangs of Wasseypur.
No extra shit.
I've heard of
no
that
extra frills.
Yeah.
He was doing real art house films before Bollywood was even thinking about that shit. Now he's like a don in the scene, and everyone kind of
wants to fuck with him. Right?
Everyone wants to fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
But he was doing that shit like he, very dark, holds no like and dude, they have these like he does these amazing police interrogation scenes.
Yeah.
Like he very gritty. Very like in America they have those scenes, right? Like, oh, fucking, you're gonna talk, bitch. There, bro, the police scenes, very, very dark.
Yeah.
Very. Watch Black Friday. Dude, it's going to fucking blow your mind.
Okay. Yeah. I got to check it out.
Check it out. You especially, I'm surprised you haven't watched.
It's just, I barely have time to watch any other movies, period. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like my girlfriend and I will go to a movie, but she's not going to want to see a Bollywood movie or something like that. So I really do want to get
Korean.
with it.
Bro, Koreans got some badass films too, bro.
Yeah,
like
they do.
Bittersweet
they got a lot
Life.
Of great movies.
Ever watched that?
I know a lot of. I haven't seen that one, but they got a lot of good ones. Yeah,
you haven't seen them.
Don't test my Korean
all the ones
knowledge,
they go to a different country.
Yeah,
all right. The movies I watch, they go to a different country.
What do you think it is though about the dancing? People have asked me. They're like, why are they dancing in movies? I'm like, why not?
Yeah. First of all, this is what I really think. Bollywood is made not for rich people. It was made, I think, in the beginning for poor people, right?
Or just everybody, you know?
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Life was tough. Very, very tough. What do you want to see?
Yeah.
Your life on screen?
Yeah, exactly. You
What?
want to see, hey, here's a story of a guy who, that's it.
Right.
He has nothing else.
Right. Who wants to see
Here's a story of a guy in his tin pot.
Right. If you're the Indian guy with a tin pot and you see a story of a guy with a tin pot and you look at your own tin pot, like, what the fuck was this?
Yeah, exactly.
I could have just been with a tin pot.
Yeah.
But if you see a story about fantasy, love, escapism. Bollywood is escapism.
Pure escapism. You know what else Bollywood is, though? It's propaganda. I mean, it always is. Here's the interesting thing about it. It's like, it's all teaching like it's all civic instruction. It's all of it is. And all movies really are, right? All Hollywood mainstream movies. They're trying to impart a social message to the audience.
That's what the theme is,
you know?
right? Like the theme could be anything.
Right.
And again, whether or not it's trying to instruct or preach, it's a whole different thing. But there's always like some sort of reason for being.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you see that movie, Three Idiots?
Yeah.
Great movie.
I love it.
Super fun.
Yeah.
But the movie was like really intensely propagandistic.
Well, Amir Khan loved doing that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Amir Khan's all about the social
of course, Lagan,
growth.
you know?
You know, that one about the dyslexia kid.
Right, yeah.
You know, Amir Khan is really forward in the culture. He even has that one talk show where he talks about all these like sort of issues, you know, like abortions and tampons.
You would never see Brad Pitt having a talk show, by the way. You would never see like Brad Pitt doing that in a talk show as well.
Because nobody wants to see, nobody looks to Brad Pitt for their actual social justice.
Exactly.
Because Brad Pitt's just a cool actor.
Yeah.
But in India, these are our leaders.
These are leaders. These are our deities. These are the new deities, the demigods.
It's so interesting because like the India, you know, the episodes he had about India were like so insane. It's like the tampon episode.
You're right.
He talks about tampons.
Yeah.
What? Yes. Yeah. Good. Feminine health.
Exactly.
Party.
Exactly. But that Three Idiots movie was all about like, hey, no, you don't have to be an engineer.
Yeah.
Engineering is not everything, you know?
There's that one kid in the movie who killed himself.
Yeah, that's right.
That one song, right?
Yeah. He tries to kill himself.
Yeah. Where'd Vishal go, whatever, right? And at the end of the song, like, and it's just his face.
And him falling, and he ran out a window.
Yeah.
He just like sprinted out a window.
I wanted to see where that guy hanged himself too.
Oh, fuck.
The kid hanged himself at the end.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. There's that whole thing. So it was like, well, that's a real thing. It's a real thing, bro.
But it was also about like nationalistic thing because it was like Amir Khan's character had like a name which was like kind of more East Asian-y, like Northeast Indian.
What was it?
I forget what it was, like Wangcho. So they
it was Chink McGee.
His name was Chinga Chang Chong Chung Chang Chang Chong.
Khan.
Yeah, Khan. Yeah, but it was like, but he's like a Mughal looking guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like properly.
Was that part of the plot? I can't remember.
It wasn't, but it was like a weird thing that they put in to show like, oh, this is the unified India. Doesn't matter where you're from in India, you're Indian.
I fuck with that.
You know?
Because, they had the two friends and there were different opposing sides of his personality.
Yeah.
And India, again, it's this social justice thing is very new because it was escapism for so long.
Yeah.
And that was the formula. Karan Johar, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking hit them with the good stuff.
Yeah.
Hit them with the classics, right?
Yeah.
Like classic love story.
Yeah.
Classic love story. Bahut love story. There's going to be parents. There's going to be a little cute talking cousin. Me hungry. Oh, you know, that little sweet cousin.
Me hungry.
Me hungry hu. Me khana bhook lag gaya. Bhook. Is that right? Bhook lag gaya?
Yeah, bhook lag gaya.
Bhook lag gaya? What bhook lag gaya? I don't know, conjugate, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck the conjugations, bro. But yeah, it's like that kind of thing. And once you start with the social justice, only a guy as established as Amir Khan could have pulled that off.
Yeah.
If someone can try to do that, it's like, bitch, why don't you go fucking tan a bit more?
Yeah.
Go tan.
You know, it's interesting because they have to do this through Bollywood because after colonialism, if you look at India and China just erased their whole past history, thousands and thousands of years of a fucking amazing civilization because they're like, fuck this.
Mao Zedong, right?
Yeah. We need to just move things forward and become a fucking dominant powerhouse. India has clutched on to their past traditions, which is good, which is a good thing, right? It's a beautiful thing and they need to do it. But how do they then also hybridize that with a way to move the country into modernity and to have it assume its proper place, like as a civilization in modern times?
That requires you to jettison some ideas.
Right.
And there are people who are at the highest levels of government who have those old school ideas
For sure.
deeply rooted. And those people are fighting tooth and nail to like keep the status quo.
It's all like mixed in with economics though too, and like
then you have a secular country, a very secular country with very religious people.
Yes,
that discrepancy creates so much tension and
crazy.
Problems. You know,
crazy.
And again, separation of church and state. Listen, the founding fathers had a lot of weird ideas.
Yeah,
but that idea was fucking sick. And I know they got it from the Greeks or whatever, whoever they got it from, whatever philosopher. But that's the shit. Separation of church and state.
Yeah,
state is logic. State is help create. Church is a whole different.
I know, it's very difficult because these are competing structures of power, of social order.
Right.
You know, and so once you relegate religion like that,
and religion already has a sense of power in it.
Yeah.
You give that institution more power. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, you are now in charge of the state as well. So you have the power over the souls and their bodies.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Sponsored by Ayatollah Khomeini. Mango Bay. Thank you for the donation. Iran rules. Does it not? Can we talk about that for a little bit? How Iran rules?
Iran is pretty great.
Any closing comments about Bollywood, about movies, about Amitabh's chest hair?
It's a fucking beautiful culture, and this is how it's manifested in modernity. Yeah. You know what I mean? Is through
the
Bollywood.
Best part of the episode has been seeing you try to say modernity. I didn't say it right either. Maternity.
Yeah, maternity.
Can you be on maternity leave? You need to go on maternity leave.
Go get your life, bro. Go on maternity leave.
Go on maternity leave. Stop using butter churners. Stop using butter churners, bro. All right?
Get some high fructose corn syrup in your diet.
Go on maternity leave.
Yeah.
Okay? VCR?
Yeah.
Bro, really?
Go try some dick. All right?
Try some dick, dude.
Maternity leave.
Maternity leave. Maternity leave. I love Bollywood films. I think they're awesome. I love the direction they're going right now with the growth and trying to be super, like with the art house elements of film now, and now doing everything Tamasha. Tamasha is great, but they're going realer. They're going deeper. I like that trend. I want the new class of directors to make new shit, because now people my age are now making films.
Yes.
I want that to continue. India is a burgeoning economy even more. It's going to grow. It's growing the film industry. It's growing all these industries, and I want them to just keep growing and keep growing.
Do you ever worry, though, that without the Tamasha, Bollywood will actually lose its actual force?
I don't think it'll ever lose Tamasha. There'll always be a subset that loves the Bollywood film.
Yeah.
Also, one of my dreams is to maybe kiss Shah Rukh Khan on the cheek, dude. That's just, and who knows where it'll go after that. Maybe we'll start at the cheek. After that, who knows? I can't be, you know? Then he like, go suck my dick, and I'm like, yes, boss.
Yeah. I want to hang with Sanjay Dutt.
You not get that?
Yeah, yes, boss. Yes, boss. I got it.
I need you, buddy. I need you there. I need you there with me. And you're like, good. Anyway, so man, I'm like here with my pants down, my pundik out, throbbing pundik.
Pundik. He's a real pundik.
Pundik. Call me Ustad. No, call me pundik.
That was a great pun. There was some contempt in that laugh. You're like, bitch.
Kuch hota hai.
Kuch hota hai. It's true. Listen, man. Kabhi kuchi, kabhi gum. Kabhi kuchi, kabhi pan.
Hey, my teeth are a little dirty right now. Can I get some kabhi kuchi, kabhi gum?
Kabhi kushi, kabhi pan will be our Bollywood pun show.
Kabhi pani, kabhi gum. Pani, gummy, pani,
really
pan.
Hungry. I could really go for some pani puri. My favorite movie, Chole.
Do you want some chole or do you want some?
So hungry.
I was just doing that. You had the fucking
We're there.
Yeah, the
We're there.
Dish it. Dish it. Even the gun is dish it. Even the gun shoots the gun. Dish it. Dish it. Dish it. Pew pew.
The punches are also gun sounds.
Yeah.
It's all one sound.
So
They're
crazy.
kissing. It's dish.
Love you, dude.
Love you too. Love
Fun,
you guys.
Fun
Mango
episode.
Bay.
Love it.
Thank you.
We got to follow your Mango Bay. Follow at Usama Bin Laughin, USAMAB. Follow
Pranaha.
We love you guys so much. Fun episode as always.
Yeah, great times. See you guys soon.
Thank you.
Come again. Your Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Pop Pop. Mango, 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 mango.
Bay.